Welcome back, family. You got new comic book day here. Team Ohana. I'm your host, Rich. We're here to have some fun, give away some comic books, and just in general, just enjoy the fact that we're halfway through this dang week. So we already got Singerbuds checking in with all these comic distribution delays. Yeah, I'm thinking of this might be the right time for me to stop collecting current comics and just read them online. That's not a terrible idea, honestly. And that way, also, you don't spend money on a couple of issues and find out that it sucks. And if you see a series that you really do like, you can always go back and buy that particular book to keep in your collection permanently. 25 Perez is saying, hello, how you doing? Say, congratulations, Rich. It's been at least a year since you started the YouTube membership option because my coconut turned purple. Oh, that's the only thing that turned purple. I didn't say that. Anyway, Robert Monroe Jr., happy new comic book day, everybody. Happy new comic book day to you, too. All right, so we did something different last week with the books that we're offering because, of course, as Tinkerbuzz pointed out, there were distribution delays and there were no books. So I went into back issue bins and I started pulling out some Bronze Age Daredevil, getting ready for the not brand new day, whatever the Daredevil series is. It's the name escapes me at the moment. I'm sure it'll pop in a second. Hello, Kenneth. Hi to everyone who is here tonight, and hello to you as well. So I pulled out a few Brent. I still can't remember the Daredevil series. Somebody help me out. I think of that kind of stuff. I got some Bronze Age Daredevil books to give away. So let's review what we got going on there. I'm going to go to settings, camera, change. Getting a little faster at that. Okay, so we have a copy of Daredevil King Size Special number 2. So it's a king size special. It's 25 cents. So that's a 12 cent or a 15 cent book normally. We've got Daredevil number 121. Just move them out of the way one at a time. How about that? We got Daredevil number 116. We have Daredevil number 148. And there was one more modern book. It is the Daredevil. I had to get that one because it shows him jumping right past a re-elect Fisk billboard. And you can see down there, it's got the Nelson and Murdoch office with Foggy looking out the window. I just thought it was a real cool cover, so I threw that in. Now, what we did different was, is they're not new comic books, and Born Again. Thank you to Stinker Buns. Appreciate that. Hey, Larry, how's it going? So what I did different is it doesn't matter whether you're supporting on YouTube membership or Patreon membership. This week, if you're outside the United States, you're going to win $15 if I pull your name. And if you're inside, you can either choose a $15 or all 5 books. Okay, everybody is eligible for all 5 books. And I'm going to have a question about future giveaways that I would like to take a little poll. And then everybody who drops a comment, I would like their input on it. So let's, first things first, though, let's give away these books, shall we? So, how to choose a winner for a YouTube contest. It's an ad on the comment picker on how to use the comment picker. If I'm here already seeing your ad, that means I'm already using it, you ding dogs. All right, so we got 19 comments here. I just refreshed this. Good luck to every single person. And here we go. See a bunch of names there. Come on. Good luck to everybody. And McBunk wins this one. I'm trying to remember who won last week. I have to double check. I'm trying to remember. Was it McBunk that won last week? Or did he win 2 weeks ago? I'm going to have to check this one. If McMonk won last week, I have to choose a different name. And usually I write them down, but it's been so long since I've had a repeat that I didn't think about it for a while. So again, I'm going to double check to see if McMonk won last week. And if he did, then I'm going to have to pick a different name because that's the only real stipulation is that you can't win 2 weeks in a row. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Tito the that's right. And he chose the cash option instead of the comic books, which was really surprising because there was Monsters issue number 2, the mole error as one of the choices, and he decided to take the cash instead. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so getting back to basics. McBonk, congratulations. You win. If you're inside, I don't remember. I think you usually take the cash. I don't remember where you are, but if you would like, you can either take the cash option or all 5 of these books. Congratulations to you. You know, Team Ohana Family is where you're going to reach out to me. You're going to send me a little message over there on Team Ohana Family, one word on Instagram, and make sure that you just let me know what your choice is, and I get it out to you ASAP. If he chooses the cash option, then all of these books will go into the Patreon get together giveaway box, which if you join Patreon, we have a free tier as well. I mean, I'd love it if you did, chip in for the $3 a month just to help cover the cost of the channel. But if you just want to get together and chat with us on a video chat, or you can just leave your video off and chat audio if you don't want to be on the camera. It's not recorded. It doesn't go out to the internet. It's just us once a month having a blast talking for an hour. And all people are welcome. So the link for Patreon is in the description. Would love to see you there. Okay, so let's get back to business. There we go. Too many clicks. There's got to be an easier way. Steven Spock, welcome to the show. How are you, sir? Okay, so I do have new comic books this week. Matter of fact, I've got a lot of comics because the ones that were late from last week and the books that came in this week, which means when I go to Cover Price to put them into my inventory, it's going to be a lot of fun because I have to go week by week to figure out where these books are. What I'm going to be doing is I want to try to take a poll. I want everybody to vote on this. It did seem that the response was pretty positive to me pulling out some, Bronze and Copper Age and whatever age books and making it as a nice little package. And it made me think about it that if on New Comic Book Day, chances are if there's a book out that you really wanted, unless you missed it at your store, you probably bought it or you pre-ordered it. But those older issues are ones that you weren't counting on. So maybe those might be ones that you like better. Dagger Cards, how's it going? How's the weather up there, buddy? Up there in Canada. So my question is going forward, and I want everybody to vote on this, and I will count the votes next week. Make sure it's in the, what do you call it? Comments after the on the replay, not just on the live. I want people to know, do you prefer me giving away New Comic Book Day comic books, or would you prefer a selection, like a group of older comic books offered as a package? Just curious which one is preferred to you guys. Do you want me to bounce it back and forth? What would make you guys happy? Because I'm doing the giveaway to make you guys happy. It's not for me, it's for you. So let me make sure it's there. More snow. Can you have chains on a bicycle? For those of you who are not familiar, Dagger Cards is raising money for cancer. He's biking across Canada and taking contributions on his. It's a website where they, it's kind of like Comics Curing Cancer, but his. We should. So if anybody is interested in helping to join this, that is the link. You can't click on it there, but that's exactly the same link that you will see in the description of this video. And if you want to, donate $1, $5, $10, $1,000, whatever you feel like, it's going towards cancer. So, well, no, it's not, it's going to fight cancer. It's not going towards cancer. It's not going on their side of the battlefield. The heck with those cancer cells. How about doing 2 older and 2 new? That's an idea too. It's still offered up as one package. Do you want me to do like a Marvel and a DC of the new, or Independence, or just mix it up, or whatever I think is like the best choices? Let me know on that. So yeah, actually that wouldn't be a bad idea. I pick one Marvel, one DC each week, And whatever Marvel and whatever DC title I find, I've got to find an older version of that same book. So if I say this week is Amazing Spider-Man, I got to get an Amazing Spider-Man older book. I got to play with that, but that's a good idea. But again, please retype that in the replay comments, so this way I see it when I pull them all together. Because it's unless I actually click on it and show it here in the video, I don't see these comments again after the live stream ends. I was supposed to work today, but got snowed out, so I probably have to work Friday. So I will be back on my bike this weekend, most likely. Well, while it's great that you're trying to ride to, raise the awareness and raise money. If it's snow and bicycles don't mix, so your safety is most important. Just please, that's my 2 cents on that. All right. So, yeah, I got books. And I'm going to do this old school. I'm not going to do it over there. I'm going to do them one at a time. I got 2 from Dynamites. They're both the same book, and they are just, I think that's the cover A, and that is a beautiful, beautiful cover of the variant. I got Silverhawks #1. Yes, I do remember and that cover, that Silverhawks, is just gorgeous. I love that. So yeah, once in a while I will get a Dynamite book. From Image, I got 2. I have The Seasons #1, and I believe this said something about. I thought this was mature reading. I don't see the warning on there, so hopefully it's just general. This is a book I haven't picked up in a long time. I think like the last issue I picked up was number 16, and this is issue number 43. So it's been a while. It's Ice Cream Man. And the reason I got this is this one has 1-page horror stories, and I had to check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different authors are listed here with special guest stories from Grant Morrison, Patton Oswalt, Zoe Thorogood, Jeff Johns, Jeff Lemire, Kelly Sue DeConnick, Matt Fraction, Good Old Neon, Dennis Camp, Frank Barberi. And every single one is 1 page from start. It begins at the top of the page, it ends at the bottom. So they wanted people to write a 1-page horror story. So I had to see how this worked out. Thank you for the double check. Thank you very much, Robert. I appreciate that. So next one is a double size from Boom. It's a square bound book. It's the Book of Cutter. And I have no idea, but I ordered it. So it is along the storyline of Something's Killing the Children, but I had to get it. So let's see where that goes. Moving on to Keen Spot. You know I had Keen Spot this week, right? That's right. I had Papa Duke. It's a good, nice Keen Spot book. Papa Duke #1. Absolutely. Do you really think that I didn't get Monsters books this week? Come on. All right, so I picked up 2 copies of this one just because I wanted to. It's the second printing of Mark Spears #2, the decapitation cover. Got 2 copies of that because a lot of times these decapitation covers do go up in value, but let's see what happens with this one. Moving on to issue number 3, we got the beautiful cover A, and then a bunch of variants. Now they did have Visions did get the Jaws metal one in, and it was bent. A metal book, of course, it's bent. So they're really ticked off, and they're going to try to see if they can get another one to replace it. I was looking for Papa Duke and couldn't find one. I'm sorry, bud. I didn't even really count on it. Let's see what happens if I can get another copy for you. I did get this copy of #3. I got this variant of #3. I got this variant of #3. So, and that's actually the only ones that I fell in love with on the pre-order. I know there were other covers, but I also knew that I was really starting to rack up the bill as I was clicking on all these different books, so I had to try to rein myself in. Um, I got 5 books left. I got 2 DC, 3 Marvel. From DC, I did get the DC Power Rise of the Power Company. And I got this one just because I thought the cover was cool. The name, Lex in the City. It's instead of Sex in the City. And this actually, as it turns out, is a $10 square bound book. And those ones that you can see the writing on the side if the glare doesn't kill it, right? Now, trust me, it's there. The Thinking Man's Investment Company, Lex Capital. Love sweeps the DCU one city at a time. Yep, Lex and the City. Hopefully, it's better than the TV show was. Moving on to Marvel, and I think this is 28, 38. It's one of the variants. I love them. It's the Fantastic Four Mickey variants. It was an issue with the first appearance of the Fantastic Car. We've got Goofy as, oh my God, Donald Duck is the Thing. He's freaking out. Goofy as the Human Torch. Minnie, of course, is the Invisible Girl. And Mickey as Mr. Fantastic. I loved this cover. It was the last issue. It's primarily for the cover that I bought this. I didn't buy the first 12 issues, and this is issue 12 of 12. Actually, scratch that. I think I bought issue number 1. But this is Star Wars: The Battle of Jakku, Last Stand, and it's got all the original characters there on the cover. I love that. So I saw that, had to get it. And the last one, I don't think we're going to see this in the MCU. Well, it's possible. I don't know if Bradley Cooper is still intrigued in staying with the MCU or if they just recast the voice since James Gunn is gone. But Rocket Raccoon and Doctor Doom, that would be a very interesting pairing. And I can honestly see Rocket Raccoon betraying Doctor Doom and doing something for the good guys. And at the same time, oh, I'm going to get that mask. I definitely would have taken that mole cover by Mark Spears. Well, it's now in the Patreon giveaway. So by all means, click on the link that's in the description for Patreon and join us for the once a month get together. And boom. And again, if you're tight on funds, as most people are with inflation the way it has been, there is a free tier. Okay, I'm not trying to make money on this channel. I lose a lot of money on this channel. I'm doing it because it's fun. Okay. And if I'm going to pay for entertainment, I'd rather it be here than, somewhere else. I can always go back on YouTube and rewatch the episodes myself and have some fun too. All right. So now the question is, what are we giving away this week? That's going to be these books right here. And I've got 5 books to choose from. And, I am going to make an improvement type change that from now on, and YouTube. Oh, okay. So usually what I do, did you see the FF1 foil variant? No, I did not actually. They didn't have Papa Duke in your store, and I didn't see the foil variant of FF number 1 in my store. Although Visions does tend to, they tend to charge extra for Marvel foils, so I don't look at them. I think that I think all new comics should be cover price on New Comic Book Day, and there are stores that they mark up certain issues on New Comic Book Day, and I'm sorry, I just don't agree with that. I think release day they should be priced as advertised, and if you sell out, congratulations. Anyway, what I've always done in the past is if you are a member of Patreon and a YouTube member, you get all the books that are in the giveaway. I'm changing that to, if you're a Patreon or YouTube member, you're going to get all the books. So you don't have to, because the only person that I would really uh that really would probably, would win all the books would probably be Stinker Buns. And every single week he says, if I win, give it to somebody else. So what's the point of me offering all the books? The only point is I get to now make it bigger, broader, so other people can win it too. So I hope that makes you happy, Stinker Buns. I'm changing my whole channel here just to accommodate you. Nothing but love. Anyway, so yes, if you are outside of the United States, shipping charges kill. So you just if you win by clicking like, clicking subscribe, and dropping a comment on the replay. That's a very important part, because without a comment on the replay, there's nothing for me to suck into the drawing with my comment picker during next week's video. Yeah, so if you're outside the United States and you win, I'm going to give you $15, and you're going to contact me at Team Ohana Family on Instagram and say, "Hey, I won. Please send the $15 to my PayPal account, my Cash App, my Venmo, whatever, and here's my email," and boom, I send it to you. If you're inside the United States, you are also eligible for the $15 as you want, and don't feel shy if that's what you want. More than half the people take that. Or you're going to get to pick 3 out of the next 5 books. The 5 books I'm about to show. If you're a YouTube member or a Patreon member, you're going to get all 5. Okay? Boom. Increasing it. I just want everyone to have as much fun as I am. I don't think anybody can have as much fun as you. You're always smiling, you're always happy, having such a great outlook on life and everything. And it's actually kind of inspirational. Okay, so let's inspire everybody else by showing what books they're going to be able to win this week. Check it out. No, you're not getting the slabs back there. Okay. So first up on the first choice up here is the Seasons #1 from Image Comics. Well, that's kind of dark. Maybe I might need to get some light over there. We have the DC comic, DC Power, Rise of the Power Company. We have that Marvel Doctor Doom and Rocket Raccoon. I'm going to throw a copy of the big square bound $10 copy of Lex and the City. I don't want to be the only person that has a copy of that crazy book. And just because I know everybody wants it, the second printing of the Mark Spears Monsters #2 with a nice decapitation cover. So I actually bought 3 of them, 2 for me and 1 for you. So again, if you're a YouTube member or a Patreon member and you win and you're inside the United States, you're going to get all 5 books. If you're not a member and you're still eligible just by subscribing, clicking like, and dropping a comment on the replay, and you're going to get 3 out of these 5 books. If you're outside the United States, you're just going to, I'll send you $15. Okay. All right. So let me get myself back up here. Boom. And is anybody watching the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which I think airs in like a half an hour or so? I'll be honest, I'm not that interested in it. It's not something that I'm like, oh, I can't wait. And I know a lot of people are really anxious for it. I'm just not. I'll watch it, and they've already renewed it for 2 seasons, seasons 2 and 3. Really? Okay. Seems there's been other shows that I would have rather seen, but what do I know? I really want to get a feedback from you guys. If you're looking forward to it, if you're going to watch it because since we're in the comics, you kind of feel obligated, or are you just going to say, nah, I have no plans to watch it? Yeah, that's about it. We've got coming up to the end of January. I am going to try to do the Patreon get together. Let's see, maybe the 8th. Don't worry, Robert. I'm checking the calendar to make sure I'm looking at the right day of the week this time. Because this Saturday is actually February 1st, but I know I have to work this week. I know I have to work the following week on the 6th, but I'll be out of work well in time. The 15th, I have to work a few hours in the morning, and I got to take the dogs to the vet in the morning. So I got to drop them off, go to work, and then when the vet calls me, I get out of there. So it's either going to be the 8th or the 15th. I just got to check calendars other than what I have here on my computer. And Larry, what's up? Joy, another meetup. I'll forget. Well, you can still get the comic books. Just send me a message on Instagram and say, "Hey, I'm gonna miss the meetup. Can you please give me the 4th from the front, the 12th from the back, and somewhere in the middle?" And I'll pull 3 books for you, dude. I mean, I want to be able to get books out of here as fast as I'm putting them in. Otherwise, the box is going to explode. All right. Okay, guys, I am going to wrap this up. I want to say thank you to every single person. Our chat is always moving. It's great to see you guys here. I see 10 people in the room. I think that's the first time I've seen 10 active people uh, during the live stream. It's great to see. Please, if you can, don't forget to click that like button. It helps YouTube know to show this video to more people, and it'll help grow the channel. I mean, that's what I want to do. Is just the bigger the channel gets, the better the giveaways can be. Steven Spock, how you doing? All right, so I'm going to wrap this up. I want to say thank you one more time. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, click on the notifications, especially people like Larry who seem to forget. And you'll be able to join us. Drop a comment, especially on the replay if you'd like to be in the giveaway. I will have another unboxing video that I'll be recording this weekend for you guys to see next week. And I haven't seen any news as far as my 2 CGC submissions, but as soon as those come back, I'm going to be doing an unboxing video on that. One's a pre-screen and one's just a straight up, I sent it in. So other than that, though, don't forget to support comics curing cancer. Rob's Fat Sacks of Comics. Give the comic vet a quick little message saying, hey, because I'm sure he's upset that the Bills lost. They just do a really great job of losing that important game every year. And I'm from New York, so I mean, I feel bad. And Dagger cards as well. If you want to help David Grass support his bike ride to fight cancer, the link for that is in the description. There is an event going on this weekend on Comics Curing Cancer, so please make sure you check that out. I think it's on the 31st, so that would be Friday night. I think at 8 p.m. I can't speak for what everything it's about, but anytime these guys put stuff together, it's a class act. It's a lot of fun. You got to make sure you tune into that, guys. All right, I'm going to check out of here. Have a great one. Until I see you in the next video. Mahalo.